Scriptwriters are very talented people who illustrate scripts of feature films, sitcoms, television dramas, radio plays, cartoons, TV adverts and West End musicals. Part of a scriptwriter's job is to create characters, dialogue and craft an interesting narrative. This is important when producing a script. The script writing process involves an idea and research among the idea, planning, character development and then getting onto the writing section, which includes everything from dialogue to stage directions. This can be creatively challenging as the writer has to envision what this would look like to be performed. The script writing process in steps. Step 1. Create a logline and develop your characters. Step 2. Write an outline. Step 3. Write a treatment. Step 4. Write your script. Step 5. Rewrite your script again and again and again until it's perfect. In America, screenwriters can earn up an average annual wage of $77,000 a year. A video game script writer has a job of not just creating the story for the game, but explaining the environment, characters, details for different scenes, music, sound, and even triggers and possible action. A script writer for a video game is more than, for example, a script writer for a movie. A script writer for a video game does more than, for example, than a movie script writer. Because the video game player has choices to make, you will need to create a flowchart that shows possibilities and variables that the player can face and choose based on their actions. You will often work on character development, background, story, environment details, and more. What are the various relationships between the characters in the game? What are the goals of the game and for the player? What is the weather and lighting like when approaching something? Does a certain prop create a noise? You explain the various interactions and details a player can potentially face. It's all in the details for a good video game script. And it's your job to make the player feel like it's living, breathing the world. It's quite challenging, but a script writer loves to do this kind of work and sees their vision come to life in a real game. You often start out with more summarised version of a script to pitch the story in general, with the detailed breakdown of things once there's been approval. In order to become a scriptwriter, you don't need many qualifications. Success post-graduation will be determined primarily by the quality of the creative work you generate. Whether or not a reader is interested down to the quality of your script, not the qualifications you present. Start with BBC Writers' Room, the one place that welcomes unsolicited scripts and gives feedback on work that shows promise. To meet producers, contact your regional screen agency. They should be aware of who is active in your area. Most importantly, expect none of this to work at least the first time. It's an extremely difficult industry to go to. For example, J.K. Rowling created her first script for Harry Potter on a napkin, and then that led to 7 award-winning books and books of this movie. Legal and ethical considerations. Writers must properly copyright their work, otherwise their content and ideas will be stolen by another writer. On their manuscripts, the copyright must clearly be exposed, so it must appear on the front cover of the script and on the foot of every page in the script. When the reader looks at the writer's script, it will notice that it will have not the right to steal content unless it has permission from the writer of the script. Script writers also need to be careful. Stage directions and including every bit of information such as props needed for your scene are extremely important, as it needs to be clear to the director what is needed in order for the scene to be achieved. Stage directions are important as they give the directions for the actors to use on stage. Stage directions involving movement serve the most direct form of control over the actors in production, giving them exact instructions regarding location and physical movement within the space of the set. Stage direction. Missing scene, the arrangement of everything that appears in the frame, main actors, lighting, decor, props and costume. This is called mise en scene, a French term that means placing on stage. You must include this in the script as it gives more detail for the actors and the directors. How to appeal to different audiences. Start by asking these questions. Who is the target audience? How are they male or female? How old are they? Are they single, married, widowed or divorced? What is their education level? Where do they live? How much money do they make? Where do they work? Where do they go when they're not at work? What is their tone? Casual, professional.